はい、ということで、続きましてのゲーム、エル・マタドールということで、再びピンクパジャマさんに解説いただきます。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
はい。
このゲームが、3次点の、Third Person Shooter というゲームですよ。知られてます。マタドールの10円
マタドール10
ゲームです。よくセールが来ます。
ちょっとカオスなネタですね。まあ気になる方は調べてみてください。
このゲームがね、バグ技を使えば、かなり面白いですよ。そうですね、はじめまして。主に、あるバグ技が、この、回転、飛び込みバグですね。そのバグが、横ジャンプ途中、そうです。あるとキーを押せばゲームが中断するけど入力を、受けます。中断で横回転途中に転換で激しく押し出されます。はい、やり直します。音。Alt キーを押せば、ゲームが中断するけど入力を受けます。中断で横回転途中に180度転換すれば壁を抜けるか壁に突っ込んで激しく押し出されます。それが、ほぼ、アルティエの、技です。TPS シューティングっていうようなもの。
We have a $25 donation from Lady Linealia that says, "So glad I woke up super early to catch this block. It's been amazing. This goes to the ASCAN incentive. I hope we make it." And with that, I'm gonna pass the ball right over to catalystz to start the run of El Matador.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is catalystz. You might better know me for some of the Dark Souls runs that I've done in the past, but now I'm gonna be joining you for this block with
はい、これがエル・マタドール。
quite a lot of rolling in this game as well, and there's some bosses as well.
主人公が警察で、麻薬密売組織のボスを倒している、警察です。はい、Good luck。そして、その回転で飛ばされます。ちなみに、落下ダメージがありますが、そのロール回転、すれば、落下ダメージを無視します。
So unlike Dark Souls, in this game, the more you roll, the better you win. You know, you don't need to time anything.
また一つのバグが、
And here I easily demonstrate what's actually
え
happening. So
銃を撃っていると、リロードしたら、クリップの全部が一気に、
not getting this right now.
発射できます。
For some other convenient reason, this game also has
ま
a
た
pause button that pauses
壁
the
抜
game
き
in
ま
its
す。
entirety, except for the mouse input. So you can like any input will unpause the game, but you can still turn your mouse. So what I do is I do the leap, I glitch into a wall, I pause the game, I turn 180, I unpause the game, and then the game's like, oh shoot, what should I do? And it tries to like push me in bounds as soon as possible, and I end up being on the other side of the wall. So here's a cutscene trigger here.
前に
I'm gonna
説
hit
明し
one
た
hit.
ことで、
Fortunately, this game, because it has like all the
アル
features in the
ト
world,
キ
also
ー
has a quick save
を
and
し
quick
て
save.
ゲームが中断して、
Some of these cutscenes can only be skipped a little bit later, and this is gonna be the first boss fight, alright? So bosses used
ちょ
to
っ
be
とミ
quite
ス
a
っ
big of a
たん
problem,
だけど、
but not really
あ、
anymore.
ク
Because
イ
we
ック
have
セーブ
the
から
technique, and what that does
やり
is
直しました。
it just
はい。
obliterates them. So what happens
第
is,
1名
besides
の
the leap, this game also has a
ボ
slowdown,
ス、
right? Like if you're
その、
and in that slowdown, if I'm shooting
クリップの全部を撃ちま
it
す。
actually just empties all of the clips that I have, even the ones that are not in the gun, that are like in my pockets, up my butt, everywhere. And I don't know if guns work like that. I'm not American, but I'm sure someone else can confirm. So this is the second chapter. This is the only chapter that's
また、
wasn't very good.
回
It's only
転
composed of one level, one big level, and
中断
it is
し
very
て、
convenient that we can go from start to finish. So I'm gonna try to clip myself. Okay.
180度
That
転
works.
換。
I'm gonna try to
Yay.
clip myself into this corner and get launched. And there's a plane there, but
突っ
I can
込んで
say the air
激し
Matador
く押し出さ
is
れ
quite
ま
the
す。
superior way of traveling, especially in the pandemic. It's quite safe. Good prices, can only recommend. So obviously what happens there is I'm clipping my character into multiple vectors, into multiple pieces of geometry, and the game
空中でも、
is trying to
その回転
push me
が
back
で
in
きま
bounds,
す。
and obviously because the engine is kind of scuffed, what happens
まあ
is that you end up flying all over the place. So I'm gonna backtrack here a little bit to trigger the pulse. I'm also gonna quickly
影にも影響がありま
I don't
す。
want to get wrecked. I'm only at 30 health now. As you can see, there's also armor in this game. I don't have any of it now. But well,
その
the boss doesn't have it either anymore. So
押し出す
unfortunately, and
ことで、
definitely read out a donation.
あ、また1クリップを発射します。
Absolutely. We have an anonymous $50 donation. Thank you so much for that.
Don't forget to donate towards the upcoming run incentive, the Ascan run. It's run by my very good friend Howard, who actually introduced me to this game, even though I'm Czech. He raided me one day and was like, hey, dude, I got this cool game. Do you want to check it out? And I was like, hell yeah. And then I was sold immediately, because I mean, who's not sold on this? You get stuck in a wall, all you do is you spin around a little bit, and like, I've never been to Colombia, so I'm not quite sure if this is how the police operates there, but it wouldn't really
すぐに
surprise me.
壁
So we're
を
basically
抜
in
い
a
て、
map of, trying to catch some of these drug dealers.
敵が
This level,
ここにいるはずなんだけど、その壁抜けで、無視しました。
Hopefully through this fence here, that's gonna skip having to go around on the catwalk. So as you can see, every time the game kind of freezes, what happens is I'm pausing the game and then I'm turning my character while the game is paused. So I cannot see exactly what I'm doing.
これはショートカットで
A little bit
す。
tricky and a little bit inconsistent for some tricks. Even though it's not necessarily inconsistent, it's just really, really precise. So this is Factory of the Dead. This is the second level. And we're gonna go directly to the end.
次の
Here's
ステージ。
one, a little bit of a tricky boost. Yeah, you need to try that again. Like I said, fortunately, quick save and quick load, and my M.2 SSD.
一気に最後で、行き
So
ま
I'm
す。
trying to basically get launch time enough so I can get on top of that room there. I'm using this shelf for the launch collision. It's a little bit tricky. Just getting vertical height is not.
まあ、一気に最後に、
Okay, we're gonna.
そのステージの、最後に行けてるはずなんだけど、何回失敗してます。セーブ と、ロードしたら、そのロードでまた飛び込みができます。空中でも、飛び込みできます。飛び込んでできます。
So the reason I keep on rolling is because if you're stuck in an animation, I'm gonna have to quick save and quick load to get a roll out of that. As long as I'm stuck in an animation, the game's not gonna deal fall damage to me. There is a very small chance that I might run on the one frame.
これは、セーブとロードをやり直して、でも、下への速度が速くすぎたら、ゲームがクラッシュしますから、その下の速度を、遅くなりました。
You're watching the stream at a distance, but it's absolutely worth it for this run. So now we're out of bounds once again. I'm gonna leap forwards to this rooftop here. So now I'm in a sliding state. Basically, out of the sliding state, I cannot really do anything. Quick save and quick load midair. Out of that load, I can get another launch.
屋上に歩きます。
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
水のように進んで、そしてセーブロードして、ここに、壁抜いて入ります。そしてステージの終わりがなぜかその木棚の下の後ろにあります。そしてなぜか敵がこの空中にいても撃たれる敵がそこにいても撃たれます。ボスが現れて、1クリップを発射して、そのボスが全部のセリフを言います。一気に言います。
Your boss cop just kills a bad guy that's about to spill every information that you need about this evil gang of drug dealers.
カットシーンの音が壊れてます。
So now we have another cutscene, one of them that cannot be skipped right when it loads in. I don't really know why that is. And there's another cutscene right after this, and that can be skipped instantly. And now we're in a jungle, and we're tilted a little bit, but that's fine, because we can just jump into a wall, and we can either walk to the end of the level, or we can use a speedy launch like this. Let me save here, depending on where I land. Alright, that was a good landing. So you can see my character's tilted. I'm not really going straight. But you just shoot away. It gets fixed. I have no idea what the game does there. But, you know, just shoot away and that fixes some of your problems if you're tilted. But please don't...
その、カメラの角度がちょっと悪くなったんだけど、打つと直します。そしてまた壁抜きます。これがほぼ壁抜きゲーム。そしてステージの最後を接触して次のステージへ。
Because you know that's how it is.
洞窟の中で、の押し出すはできるけど、安全ではない。だから洞窟を出てから、はい、こうです。
And the enemies seem like a joke, but there is a part of this run later on where
セーブロードでまたロー回転 できるようになります。
So now I'm coming into the end of the level that's right there from out of bounds. You're supposed to get there on the road tracks. So there's a little bit of a wonky collision, and there's like death planes right below me. So I don't really want to deal with that. So I quick save. I'm also gonna quick save here.
これは
Even with this, they're quite insane. If he runs away, I actually cannot get to him, and without a save, I'll be a soft lock.
セーブして、頭をぶつけて、その頭ぶつけでボスが登場します。1クリップを発射して、全部のセリフを置いて、はい、倒します。
Absolutely. We have an amazing $300 donations from Mike Uyama244, who says, Fiona! How can you not donate for more cutscenes in a game made by Cimarillis, the creators of Arabian Nights? I anticipate Fiona's kiss, or what passes for one in Azgan.
Alright, so this level starts. Thank you for the donations, guys. It's for a great cause. MSF is a great organization. I'm always happy to support them by showing off some of the runs that I have to offer over the years. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna attempt to get a speedy boost. The one that combines vertical and horizontal speed. This one is, well, it's a little bit wavy, so to speak. You know, it's quite inconsistent, and I might have actually gone that first try. Yeah,
ブースト
getting high, I suppose. Yeah,
このブーストをして、うまくやりましたけど、ちょっと過ぎました。アルフになった。
And it just stopped. So yeah, not sure if that's how helicopters usually work, but once again, air
下速度を収まるためにまたそのロールします。そのジャンプ、空中でもジャンプの横ジャンプ。
So we clip through this door or window, sorry. I'm gonna use grenades in this next fight because these enemies are kind of memers.
そしてこの窓抜けしたら敵が表します。そしてなぜかこの島にナチがいます。ナチの人。
So this is him. This is Helmut Koch. He's like a former Nazi SS leader or something in Latin America, you know. I guess they were watching the History Channel with all the conspiracies. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna clip through the wall, hopefully. I'm gonna quick save just in case. Alright, there we go. And we used to do a launch here, but then someone played it casually. Someone played this game casually and figured out that it's actually faster to just go the casual route.
そしてまた壁抜いて。
I played this game as a kid. I was like 9 years old when it came out, but I never finished it. And then when Howard reintroduced me to it, I kind of remembered that, hey, this is a game that I...
元だと、2段に行ける方が、窓を壊して、壊した後に、その当たり判定がまだあるから、無を抜き、回転抜きます。けど、最近発見したところで、バグ使わずに方が早いってわけです。早すぎました。
There are convenient holes in the ceiling here that I can just fall through because I'm a superhero. I'm gonna pick up these ingrams for the final boss. And let's clip through these doors because normally you would pick up a key for them. And next up is one of the really cool speedy boosts, but it's also a little bit random. We're gonna try it a couple of times because I need to get enough speed on the launch to clip.
普通に進んで、
I'm gonna kill this enemy because he's annoying.
やっ
So I'm gonna quick
と
save in this corner and
ステージが終わりま
on the
す。
ship. Oh, I actually got it. Okay, that was crazy. That might have been the coolest boost I've ever had here. So now we're on the ship. Normally, if I didn't get it and I had to go.
いけました。よくいけましたね。この、
shotguns kill you.
この船が、最後
And now
の、
we're getting to the last level.
ステー
Unfortunately,
ジ
time runs by fast in Colombia.
の、
And
のです
on the
よ。
boat, I'm gonna perform the catapult, which is the first ever speedy boost, named after me. It's one of the few things I ever find in speedrunning, because I always prefer.
うまくやったら次に、ラスボスに、
discovering strats, but speedy boosts are something that I discovered, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a
に押し出されま
I'm
す。
gonna do
出
the
され
loop
ま
once
す。
again, and that will stop my momentum. I'm gonna quick save just to make sure that nothing funky happens, because wouldn't wanna ruin my run at the
ちょっ
end. Run
と
And we're gonna be approaching the final boss fight. When the final boss fight dies, that's when the timer stops. I'll make sure to let you know. I'm gonna do another leap here to get on.
早すぎました。
I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit to spawn the boss. Once again, I'm just gonna save just to make sure. I actually have plenty of health, which is great. Wreck technique. Here's the boss, which is really tanky. So I have
そし
two
て、後ろに、回ってボスを
weapons.
表
You blink and
を
you miss it,
表
I
し
hope you
て、
don't miss it, 'cause I have
はい
such a
倒
good
しま
time
す。
showing in this run off. Big
クリ
shout
ッ
out
プ
to
全
everyone
部
that's
を
running
発射
this
し
wall.
て、
So
ジ
there's,
ジ
you know, just a few of us. So as you can see, this is our cop boss. He's like a mafia boss at the same time. I don't really know the story. I never
Hi,
finished
okay.
this casually. I don't really care about that, even though it's not bad casually, but
グッド
it's quite
ゲ
a
ー
lot better
ム
as
で
a speed game.
そう
So
グッド
there's
ゲーム
one last glitch to showcase. There's actually a menu that I can open, and then that gives me back controls over the game. And normally you would like get shot in this cutscene, but don't
あ
worry.
最後
You
に
get first, alright?
もう一つのバグがあります。このシーンでも、
Oh no,
操作
myself.
ができます。
Okay, well we got him through a grenade as well. For some reason, there's a keybind that allows you to go directly into settings.
自分を
You can actually,
撃ち
controls in the cutscene.
撃ちます。
It has a weird ending, but then it kind of tells you that you survived. Anyway, from me, that was it. My name's Catalyst. Please watch the next run because it's just as good as this, if not better. I'm very happy to be part of this marathon. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Keep on supporting the gate calls and take care. Bye bye.
はい、ということで、エルマタドール、パジャマさんに解説いただきました。ありがとうございました。
Well, that was
はい、ありがとうございま
beautiful.
す。あ
はい、ではまた
I
次
don't
の
know
ゲ
about
ーム
you, but
準備い
I
たしま
love
すのでお
seeing
待
a
ちくだ
good
さい。
wall
Hi.
clip launch across the map. Isn't that just the best? Now, I do have an announcement. We have met the incentive for the Fiona cutscenes and Ascan the Dragon Slayer. Thank you guys so much for getting us there. It's going to be completely worth it because who doesn't want more GDQ? Don't forget to get your donations in for the next incentive for Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. We're gonna change and we're gonna fight Driz solo. If we can reach that $4,000